Whether it's a lager or an ale, whether it's a stout, light, dark, or pale. If you can brew it, Chad can review it. It's time for Chad's Beer Reviews. He's not quite an amateur, not quite a connoisseur, but regardless of the brewer, he's got taste in beer for sure.
You can tell just by his gut, this guy is a bona fide beer nerd.
So whether it's a porter or an IPA, whether it's from Europe or the USA, if you can brew it, Chad can review it. It's time for Chad's Beer Reviews.
Welcome to another episode of Chad's Beer Reviews. Still trying to finesse this camera, so I thought I'd shoot in the living room tonight. Maybe the lighting's better in here. I don't know. Can get a little bit closer to the camera. Anyways, we're drinking Saranac Pomegranate Wheat. I had this last summer, wasn't a big fan of it, but it's been almost a year since I've had it, so we'll see how I still like it. Unfiltered wheat beer and real pomegranate juice makes a smooth, refreshing beer with all the goodness of pomegranate. Enjoy. Doesn't really say much about it. I looked it up online. It's 4.7% ABV. Got a B- on Beer Advocate. Last year I gave it 3 out of 5. It does say it's an unfiltered wheat beer, so I'm gonna use my wheat glass, and I don't see any sediment in there. But just to play it safe, we'll swirl it up anyways. And there we go. Well, it's got as you can see, a pretty cloudy body, hazy, kind of orange color. Very light. It's lighter down here than it is up here and on the edges. Not noticing any sediment floating around in there. I do see a lot of carbonation though. It's just really a hazy beer. I was surprised, even in this wheat glass, I didn't get much of a head on there. It's white, pretty pillowy, I guess you could call it, foamy. It smells like a very weak Hefeweizen kind of beer. I'm definitely smelling like the fruity kind of spice nose, but it's very subtle. It's not very strong. So let's see how it tastes. Well, the first thing I noticed is that just how kind of like thin and watery this beer is. So like it's like as soon as it hits me, it's like that's all I notice is just. I notice that there's not much to notice. Yeah, it tastes like reminiscent of a typical fruit wheat beer. No citrus or spice here. I mean, a pomegranate isn't a citrus fruit though, so it's just kind of like a generic kind of fruity taste. There's like no tart taste, as you're drinking it. I'm getting like this tart aftertaste I don't really care for. It's like if you ever drink cranberry juice and it leaves like that dry kind of tart aftertaste. This is what this is reminding me of. It's like, or almost like grapefruit juice, but without like the intense citrus. In fact, it's reminiscent of vinegar actually. So it's very. I'm not really seeing the appeal here, and I don't think this beer is old because this just came out last week, so it can't be that old. It's just the best way to describe it is just like imagine like any kind of other run-of-the-mill fruity fruit wheat beer, and it's just like really watered down, and it's like, yeah, you can taste the pomegranate in here, assuming that it says it's made with real pomegranate juice, but how much of that is from concentrate? They should have spiced this up. Throw a bunch of coriander in there, some orange peel, some clove, maybe even a little banana. Make it, make it like a real hef, but okay, I'll concede the point. I see what they're going for. It's the easy drinking summer beer, light beer. Yeah, you'd be able to throw back a bunch of these at a barbecue or picnic or camping or whatever. Or just, you know, it'd be really refreshing on a hot day. But to me, I mean, it's just, I'm not really digging the taste at all. In fact, it's a little off-putting. I mean, it's not awful, but you know, I just don't really see a lot to like here. It is smooth though, you know, real easy to drink. Then again, it's so watery. And, you know, light body, 4.7%. Probably, maybe 150 calories tops. So it's not a very heavy beer. So, you know, like I said, I know what they're going for. Light, easy to drink summer beer, but it's not really appealing. But it's not bad, so I'll give Saranac Pomegranate wheat a 5 out of 10. It's an average beer. That's 3 down and 3 to go. So stay with me for the next few days, and we'll drink some more Saranac beers. Thanks for watching. Bye.
Somebody brewed it, Chad just reviewed it. Thanks for watching Chad's Beer Reviews. Trust me, the next episode will be a lot better.
Hey guys, for tonight's bonus material, I wanted to show you yet another bar bet. This is what you need. You need an unopened bottle of beer, or a wine bottle, or a champagne bottle. And you'll see why in a second. And the bet is that you bet someone that you can drink from this bottle without opening it. Make sure you say from and not out of. Now this is, and if you're really bold, you know, look, if you're going to bet the bartender or waiter or waitress, and you'll see in a second, because the key is to say from the bottle. Now then, so you take the bet, you take your unopened bottle, beer bottle, champagne bottle, what have you. Now all bottles on the bottom are concave, as you can see, which means they will hold liquid. So all you do is just take one of your friend's beers or whatever, or even a thing of water, and just drop a little on there. I just drank from this bottle without opening it. Now, if you're really bold, you can bet, you know, a bottle of champagne or whatever, because they have a bigger concave dent down there. But that's how you make the bet to drink from an unopened bottle without actually opening it. So try that next time.